molecular orbital diagram for the nitric oxide molecule, right? As I told you in last lecture, we will be discussing today the molecular orbital diagram for carbon monoxide molecule. We know that the carbon monoxide molecule, in which there is a triple bond, carbon and oxygen, triple bond, carbon and oxygen triple bond. One is the sigma bond and two are the pi bond. So let's discuss about how this carbon monoxide molecule is made up of. So the carbon monoxide molecule, the carbon is having atomic number 6. So the electronic configuration is 1s2, 2s2 and 2p2. Oxygen, which is having more electronegative, atomic number 8. Therefore the electronic configuration is 1s2, 2s2, 2p4. So these 1s orbitals are lower in energy, therefore they will not take part into the bonding. So 2 electron, 4 electron, 2 electron, 6 electron plus 4 electron, that is equal to total 10 electrons are taking part into the bonding. The carbon monoxide molecule is similar to that of N2 molecule in case of the electrons, number of electron. So this oxygen atom in this molecule is more electronegative. Again, it is heteronuclear diatomic molecule, AB type of molecule, right? Let's draw the energy level diagram for this carbon monoxide molecule. Likewise, that yesterday we have seen the energy level diagram for the nitric oxide molecule. Today we will see the energy level diagram for the this carbon monoxide molecule. The diagram is little bit different than that of the nitric oxide molecule. So total 4 electrons from the carbon, that is 2s2 and 2p2 electron, and total 6 electron from the oxygen, that is 2s2 and 2p4. Since this is the MO energy level diagram, there is the energy this side, energy. These are the atomic orbital of the carbon, these are the atomic orbital of the oxygen. Remember that the level of this atomic orbital of the oxygen little bit lower, since it is electronegative, more electronegative, and therefore the molecule is more stable. These are the atomic orbital, these are the atomic orbital, and these are the molecular orbital. Let's fill the electron. Carbon 2s electron, 2 electrons are here, 2 electrons are here, 2s electron of the carbon, 2s electron of the oxygen, 2 electrons are there, 2s electron of the oxygen, and 2p2 electron, 1 electron, 2 electron, and p4 electron of the oxygen, 1, 2, 3 and 4 electron. So let's label the orbital. This is the orbital of sigma 2s orbital. This is the sigma star 2s orbital. This is pi 2p y orbital. This one is pi 2p z orbital. This is sigma 2p x orbital. This is pi star 2p y orbital, and this is pi star 2p z orbital, and this is sigma star 2p s orbital. Remember the energy sequence in the last molecule, that is nitric oxide molecule. This sigma 2p x orbital was little bit lower in energy, but in this case the pi to p orbital and pi to p z orbitals are lower in energy. Let's fill the electron. One electron from this carbon to the sigma 2s orbital, one electron from this oxygen, sigma 2s orbital, one electron still remaining here, one electron from this orbital, and another electron from this orbital. The total electrons are filled according to the Hund's rule and Pauli's exclusion principle. Let's fill the electron. One electron from this atom, one electron from this atom, one electron from this atom, one electron from this atom. Total two electrons are completed here from here. Two electrons are completed from here. One electron from this atom. Then another electron from this atom will go in the lower energy orbital only. Since we are filling the electrons according to the Hund's rule, Pauli's exclusion principle, etc., etc. Like in the atomic orbital, how we fill the electron, in that way only we are filling the electron. The molecular orbital electronic configuration for this carbon monoxide molecule will be K sigma 2s2, sigma 2s2. Next energy level sigma star 2s2, right? Then pi 2py2, pi 2py 2 electron, pi 2pz 2 electron, and sigma 2px 2 electron, sigma 2px 2 electron. All these are the molecular orbital energy level diagram, molecular orbital electronic configuration of this carbon monoxide molecule. Let's calculate the bond order. Bond order is equal to 1 half into number of electrons in the bonding molecular orbital minus number of electrons in the antibonding molecular orbital. So there are how many electrons in the bonding molecular orbital? 2 electron bonding molecular orbital, 2 electron bonding molecular orbital, 2 electron bonding molecular orbital, and 2 electron bonding molecular orbital. 2 plus 2 plus 2, 6 plus 2, that is equal to 8, minus how many electrons are there in the antibonding molecular orbital? There are 2 electrons in the antibonding molecular orbital. Therefore 8 minus 2, that is equal to 6 divided by 2, that is equal to 3. Therefore bond order is 3 for this carbon monoxide molecule. Bond order 3 means it is carbon oxygen triple bond, right? Now this is not the perfect explanation for this carbon monoxide molecule with the help of MOT, that is molecular orbital theory. Since what happens, this is the carbon oxygen triple bond. What happens if we ionize this molecule, one electron will be removed, there will be the positive charge on this molecule, right? There will be the positive charge on this molecule. Since it is the positive charge on this molecule, the bond order should be decreased and bond length should be increased. Bond order should decrease. Bond order should decrease. Decrease in bond order means 3. Then that should be 2.5. If you remove the electron, ionize the molecule, and bond length should be increased by rule. But this is not the full explanation of in case of the carbon monoxide molecule by MOT. Why? Because if you remove the electron, what will happen? The electron from this sigma 2px orbital will be removed. Sigma 2ps orbital electron will be removed means what? That is equal to 7. 7 minus 2, that is equal to. So in practical case, the bond order should decrease and bond length should increase. Bond order should be decreased and the bond length should be increased. Bond order should decrease and bond length should be increased. Bond length should be increased. But the reverse thing happens in practical case. For this molecule, bond order increases and bond length decreases. By calculation it happens, it decreases, but actual case the bond order increases and bond length decreases. The original bond length for this molecule is 1.128 Armstrong unit, and the observed bond length after observe bond length after ionization. So carbon monoxide plus ion, the bond length is 1.115 angstrom, means bond length decrease, but practically bond length should increase, and bond order should decrease. Therefore the explanation is not given by the MOT. This is the failure of the MOT for the explanation of the carbon monoxide plus ion, positive ion. Thank you.